I'm not even gonna make an intro. What would you say your best titles and accomplishments are at this time?
I would say my best titles and accomplishments so far is being sponsored by BPI. Being a BPI athlete is a really big accomplishment that I like. Just being a natural bodybuilder and seeing the results that I've seen naturally without any performance enhancing drugs, as well as just like an online coach and things like that. I'd say that those are like my biggest titles.
Okay. And being a sponsored athlete, what does that fully entitle?
Basically, I promote products for certain companies like BPI or clothing products from Exceed, and I get like rewards from them because I use their products all the time. I love their products, so it's a mutual benefit for both parties.
And then you had said social media, and you do a lot of stuff on Instagram because you have what now? 11.4 thousand followers in what, a year and a half?
More like 7 months.
7 months.
Yeah.
Okay, so with Instagram and bodybuilding, it kind of goes hand in hand in my mind because it's like pictures and bodybuilding are kind of one because it's how you look is what makes you good.
Yeah.
But there's a very specific way to use hashtags and make captions and take good pictures. So like, how do you utilize things on social media to make sure you blow up?
Well, from a marketing standpoint, I honestly, it's kind of like corrupted on Instagram because a lot of people, there's some good people that are honest, but a lot of people, they're called fake naturals and they're not actually natural athletes, and they take drugs to look how they do, which gives people false, basically, hope regarding what they can accomplish.
Like unrealistic.
Yeah. So what I do is I'll post all my pictures I basically take are taken by myself on a self-made camera or a timer. So there's no crazy lighting angle. I use pretty honest lighting. Yeah, I can filter my pictures and stuff just because everybody does, but I try to be honest with it. I post on all my Instagram what I'm doing. I don't try to hide what I'm doing. I don't recommend what I'm doing for everybody to do. But I'd say marketing, you just got to keep it honest, and it's kind of sad, but you got to be really lean to get, it's honest. Either you're humongous, powerlifter, bear mode, and you're really strong, then you can get some marketing. But I blew up just because I got really, really lean. And that's what people like to see, this crazy leanness. But yeah, I would just say my tips if you're starting one would be keep it honest, be yourself, because I try to do that too, just be myself and just keep consistent with it.
Okay. And then with getting lean naturally, it's obviously a lot of nutrition. What do you do for nutrition right now with your current plans, and what are you doing with eating right now?
Currently, for the last 10 days or so, I started my contest prep because I have a show, I might do a warm-up show in mid-May or late May, another show that I'll for sure be doing middle June, and another show late July because I'm going to try to get my pro card this year at 19 years old. But my current macro ratio is 230 grams protein, 300 carbs, and 60 grams of fat. So it's 2,700 calories, and I'm losing weight pretty steadily on that. I lost 2.5 pounds this week, which is a lot off my average. And my diet consists of whatever fits my macros. I don't eat. I wouldn't say it's just a YOLO, eat donuts and stuff. I think it's more of a hybrid. I'll have, if I want something sweeter, I'll have it, but I'll also have vegetables and stuff because I like feeling full.
All right. And then what got you initially into fitness? Because I know that we had lifted together when I was a sophomore and you were a junior is when you really started to actually lift together.
Mm-hmm.
But like, what got you to that point, and then into actual bodybuilding and pushing for greater things, like aesthetically?
Well, when it comes to a lifting standpoint, I've been lifting since probably 7th or 8th grade. I mean, I've always been a big kid. You know, like strong wise, you know, you've always been strong, but when it comes to bodybuilding aspect, I mean, I've always wanted to be like leaner and stuff, but I played football in high school, which that kind of prevented me from accomplishing that goal, because you got to be big or else you get pushed around. But after I tore my ACL my senior year in high school, I mean, I knew I wasn't going to play football. The doctor said I'd probably tear it if I played football the next year. So after going through all that, I decided that I didn't want to play football anymore. That ended my career. So I started bodybuilding. Basically went on a diet for over a year. Went from 215 to around 160. And I mean, I got really diced when I did it. And I kept most of my muscle, but I think just tearing my ACL got me into it.
So a person looking to get into a position like yours, of the level of Instagram, the level of leanness, the level of strength, and just overall level of fitness, how do you get there? And I feel like it's going to be a really, really plain work ethic based answer.
Time and consistency.
Time and consistency.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do for a training schedule? Do you have specialized splits planned out, like with each body part and what movements you're going to do? Or is it just kind of go in and train whatever you want to train?
Currently I'm on like a 6 days on, 1 day off schedule. Let's see. Mondays and Thursdays I do legs and shoulders, and I auto-regulate my exercises, which means I do stuff for a few weeks, and I mean I keep the compounds in, but I might switch it up. Tuesdays and Fridays I do back and biceps. Wednesdays and Saturdays I do chest and triceps. So I hit everything in my body, and then Sunday I do abs. And currently I'm not doing any cardio, so kind of nice, pretty basic, but it gets the job done.